Saeed gets verbally attacked by AFTV's Julian. Hey guys, welcome to the channel, welcome to another video. Something a little different for us to talk about today in terms of fan content creation. And it comes from Saeed TV and AFTV's Julian. If you've been living under a rock since the game between Manchester United and Arsenal finished yesterday, you may not have seen it. But for everybody else that's on the social media platforms and in that social media world, you'll of course probably have seen by now the clip that is going viral of AFTV's Julian verbally attacking Saeed for seemingly, he was wearing a Free Palestine, I guess you call it badge or pin or something that was attached to his jacket. And this has not gone down well with a lot of people. We're going to be talking about the incident. We're going to be talking about what may occur next and things of that nature, all to do with the incident that took place last night. But without further ado, we'd like to remind you all to please like the video and also subscribe if you're new. Both things will always and forever be greatly appreciated. Get involved in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts, comments, opinions, predictions, feelings, whatever you want to call it on this very controversial topic of discussion. I really want to know what you guys think on this. And without further ado, we'll get on to the conversation ourselves. We'll talk about AFTV's Julian verbally attacking Saeed from Saeed TV. Now, I want to point out before we dive into this that I don't know these people personally. I just know them as personalities that I see every now and again on my computer screen, giving their footballing opinions, footballing takes. Some I agree with, some I don't. In Julian's case, I don't really agree a lot with what he says, in all honesty, and in fact, I think he's a bit bizarre and a bit, weird, but he definitely exposed himself last night, and not in a good way. Fair play to Saeed TV for the way that he handled it. Fair play to Saeed for the way that he handled it. If you haven't seen the clip, I encourage you to go and find it on social media. It won't take too long. It's pretty much there. It's doing the rounds. It's basically Saeed and Robbie Lyle from AFTV, the founder, the creator of AFTV. They're about to conduct an interview on Saeed's channel, by the way, on his channel, on his personal channel. They're seemingly laughing and joking. Someone's filming them, just about to prepare and start the interview. And then Julian injects himself into the conversation and basically asks Robbie if he's comfortable doing the interview whilst Saeed's wearing, to quote him, that. And of course by that, I mean the Free Palestine badge or pin that Saeed is clearly wearing displayed on his jacket. Saeed brushes him off, and fair play for the way he handled it. I thought he handled it very, very well. Brushes him off, tells him to go away, tells him that this is his channel and that he will do and not do whatever he wants and pleases. He will stand by what he believes in. He will stand by his beliefs, his thoughts, and his opinions and all of that stuff. And fair play to Saeed for not being somewhat bullied or intimidated by what Julian was saying. Now, a lot of people did go on to say that, it doesn't appear that Saeed is wearing the badge when he did his interview with AFTV. And Saeed himself has actually come out and said that he actually was wearing it. It's just the way that the angle of the camera is, the angle of him, it's sort of, his jacket sort of covered it up. I've no reason to doubt him, so I don't really feel like I'm going to. I have to take his word for that. I have to take his word for that. In what was a very passionate rant in regards and response to the incident that, of course, he was involved in earlier on that night. And I will say this. This is not going to be a politics kind of video. I'm not going to try and sway your opinion one way or another. I'm not even going to voice my opinion. There's really no point in doing that here right now. That's for another time, another place, another day. But what I will say is that everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Everyone's entitled to freedom of speech. whether you're on one side of the fence like Saeed was here, or if you're on the other side of the fence like Julian is. I respect the beliefs of everybody as long as you can display them in a fair and respectable way. I will somewhat respect your beliefs. I may not agree with them, but I will respect you and honour your right to say what you think and believe in the opinions that you do. However, there is a limit, because in this situation, Julian was not respectable, he was not honourable, and he completely tried to intimidate and somewhat bully Saeed for displaying what he displayed. And that, in my opinion, is completely wrong. It's completely wrong in this situation. It's completely wrong in this scenario. And since then, of course, Julian has been exposed online about his personal life, about what he does for a job, an occupation, and of course, the seemingly confirmed. I don't know if there were rumours beforehand. I don't really dive into those circles, especially of these people. But there were obviously rumours beforehand that allegedly he had a lot of money and therefore he had a lot of influence on the kind of content and things of that nature that AFTV were putting out. He basically had his claws in AFTV, which is why he was displayed on there every week. I don't know. I don't know whether to believe that or not. I don't know. You never quite know what to believe online. But that now does seem to be confirmed out there. There are some things out there that are, very, very strange. And again, a quick search on X, on Twitter, on wherever, on whatever social media platform you can find, exposes Julian. And he is now being put under the microscope for his outburst yesterday. Once again, I will say fair play and well done to Saeed for staying true to himself, staying true to his beliefs, and obviously defending himself, defending his beliefs. I love that. I absolutely adore and I love that. And obviously for standing up for himself as well, not being intimidated or bullied by this guy who simply tried to throw his weight around in this situation. Like I say, it's not necessarily that I don't disagree with him voicing his opinion, but there's a time and a place for it. You know what I mean? There's a time and a place for voicing your opinion, and that in that moment was not the time or place for it. Especially with it being on Saeed's channel. Why are you getting involved? Why? This was an interview between Robbie and Saeed. They were going to be talking about a game of football. The politics side of things, what the badge represented, had nothing, and I mean nothing, to do with the theme of the video or the theme of obviously the night that had just played out. There was absolutely no need for him to interject himself. He has been left looking like a complete fool, a complete prat. And it'll be interesting to see what happens from this point forward. He's already facing a lot of backlash online. AFTV's already facing a lot of backlash. People are bringing back these sort of... I don't know if anybody will remember, but there was a character on AFTV years ago named Mo, who got booted off for displaying Free Palestine, and people couldn't understand it then why he got booted off the show and the channel for voicing his opinion. So people are bringing that back up from a fair few years ago now. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of action Robbie takes on this. And obviously, like I say, with the kind of news being floated around out there that he does actually have a bit of an influence and a bit of an impact on AFTV, behind the scenes and all of that stuff, and he's kind of a powerful figure and he can open a lot of doors for Robbie and AFTV. It's going to be very interesting to see, obviously, what lies in the aftermath of this. Do they just try and sweep it under the carpet, hope it goes away, or do they actually take action and maybe remove him from the channel, which is going to, like I say, make for interesting viewing. But like I say, regardless of which side you're on the fence on, of the fence you're on that particular incident, these kind of things have to be separate. like I say, the main theme of that video was football, was the draw that just played out between Manchester United and Arsenal, between two top football content creators that was taking place. And Julian decided to interject himself and make himself look like a right prat in the process. Something that's completely wrong, something that is completely stupid of him. Fair play to Saeed for defending himself, fair play for standing up for what he believes in, fair play for standing by his beliefs, his opinions, his own thoughts. Earned a lot of respect. Unfortunately, he is a Manchester United fan, so no one can be perfect. But no, jokes aside, fair play to Saeed. Like I say, I don't know any of these people personally. I just thought it would be an interesting topic of conversation to bring to the spotlight and actually gauge your guys' opinions on it, especially with it being a fan content thing, which is obviously something that this is, and obviously something I want to obviously get into more and more. But yeah, these are just the thoughts of this guy. I want to know what you guys think. What do you make of the viral clip that is going around yesterday between AFTV's Julian and Saeed from Saeed TV? Let me know what you guys are thinking and feeling down below in the comments section. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new or want to see more content like this. Both things will always and forever be greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you all so much for watching and listening. Thank you all for your brand new or continued support to the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. Always be appreciated. Never be taken for granted. You guys are absolutely awesome. So thank you so much for the support you are showing. I've been Fletch. This has been another Fletch Talks video. And I'll see you speak to you all again soon in another video or live stream or whatever it may be. Cheers guys. Thanks everyone for watching. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll speak to you all again very, very soon.